Okay, so I'm going to cut straight to the chase here, right? Obviously via the thumbnail title. Now, recently I reviewed Oats Studios by Neil Blomkamp, aka Volume 1. Now, obviously on that video, I did not expect such an array of mixed emotions, but at the same time, I understand every single person's comment. Everyone had their own views on it, but it was a talking point and everyone talked about it. People thought it was a waste of time. People loved parts of it, hated other parts of it. I myself was probably one of those people, really enjoyed the likes of Rakka, Firebase and Zygot, but some of the other stuff like The God and Cooking with Bill didn't really like it. But I can understand people going out there and being experimental and try and do unique styles and different ways and see how the audience reacts. Now, obviously, Oat Studios has been around a lot longer than you think. I think a lot of people would probably think that it's been around like it's brand new. It's not. It's been around for quite a while, quite a few years. It's something that Neil Blomkamp's been crowdfunding. And also, obviously, behind the likes of District 9, Elysium, Chappie and all that. Now, obviously, a couple of those episodes in Oat Studios give us the vibes of the District 9, Elysium and Chappie universe. Well, as such, you know, his style. Now, obviously, they are Rakka, Firebase and Zygot. You know, you got the ideas of that. More like, I would say, Rakka than any others. But, anyway, this might sound like a really stupid idea, and I completely understand if you think it's stupid and you put it in the comments below. But I want to get it out there. I want to discuss it with you. And if it's stupid, let me know. I'll just move on in life. But it was an idea, and my brain works like that. So, for example, what if Rakka was potentially, in a way, a sequel to District 9? Now, sounds a bit stupid, I know, because the aliens are different, etc., etc. This is basically just fan fiction, but I just want to see what you guys think. So, obviously, the Clum, aka the Clume, as they are pronounced, obviously invade Earth in 2020, and they are mind-controlling reptilian aliens. They obviously come to Earth, they decimate the entire planet, obviously coating all our monumental artifacts and all that type of stuff in very gruesome fashion. And obviously there is a small minority of humans left on the verge of genocide, trying to find a way to mask their psychic, you know, mind-controlling ability using some headgear and take them on and stop it, you know, basically stop the extinction of mankind. Now, this is where my mind started to work overdrive, because sometimes I just sit there and I overthink things and I start thinking things through. So, in 1982, the ship landed in South Africa over Johannesburg in District 9. That sat there for 28 years, and during that time, naturally, the prawn were considered, you know, obviously welcomed arms as such to begin with, and over them 28 years, they were then pushed into different districts, and you know the story. If you haven't, and you haven't seen District 9, go and watch it. This is just fan fiction. Don't worry, you don't have to, it won't ruin it for you. Now, obviously, spoiler there, if you do, spoiler coming up if you have seen District 9, haven't seen District 9, obviously one of the members of the prawn population escape, I believe with his son. They escape on the ship back to their home planet, obviously in favour of returning to help their main character, or our main character, turn back into a human after transforming into a prawn himself. Now, obviously, he left in 2010. We join the moment, obviously, the time of Rakka, we join in 2020, exactly a decade after. Now, my thoughts are, what would happen if that's where that planet was where the prawn were escaping from, or they were trying to escape from Rakka? So Rakka was trying to invade their planet. They escaped because when they arrive above Johannesburg, they're very malnourished. They're not very well prepared. They're more like innocent civilians that just managed to escape when they had the chance. Okay? They obviously have weaponry that they know how to use, but they're mostly civilians. You know, they're not prepped in any way in the sense of military. They know how to use their weapons, and they know some are more bad and good in the prawn society. However, what if they had escaped from either the planet that the Rakka were invading, which was their planet, or they were escaping, I don't know, during a time and space? I don't know. It's an idea, okay? Like I say, it's fan fiction. Now, obviously, it would probably take about 10 years for a creature like the Clume to decimate our entire planet, because as it is shown in the short, they have decimated all landmarks all over, and genocide is on the cusp for us as humanity. So obviously, there are only many people left. So over time, you're going to think to yourself, to genocide, cause almost genocide of a huge population and coat so much in remains and all that type of stuff, it's going to take a relatively long time. It won't be achieved in a couple of days, a couple of months. So there's the decade. They've just escaped. They might have been tracking them. They come across Earth. They find it as a suitable suitor for invasion and taking over. And obviously they take over the planet. And then obviously that links into the fact that they're mind controlled and people are trying to overshadow their mind control and take them out. Now obviously the weapons are different, I get that. They are more superior to the prawn, but that is the reason that they invade, because they're more superior. Would the ideas of, them coming back in the ship with an army and then there's like a big battle? I don't know. This is where it goes wrong, because obviously in the short of Rakka, they obviously have potential hope with one person who has been experimented on and can see the possible future. And obviously he is obviously their hope. So obviously that's where it differs a bit, but naturally this is fan fiction. I've said it over again. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but just think about it, okay? Just think, because obviously when they wrote Rakka, they obviously naturally incorporated that completely separate to District 9, but it was really interesting. I just thought it was really interesting if that was potential, or that was a crazy ass idea that they were linked, because they have the same sort of feel, they have the same visuals, gore factor. I understand it's Neil Blomkamp, so it's the same guy who's got the same vision, same directional points. But what do you think? Would you think that would work, or do you think that's a dumbass idea? Like I say, completely understand. But let me know in the comments below. I know it's a bit random, I've just threw it out there, but I don't care. It's YouTube. You see all those random shit on YouTube, don't you? So why not? It's a talking point. Might be a bad talking point, but it might get people talking. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm the Cinematic Reviewer. I promise I will not just be throwing fan fiction from now on. Other things were like reviews of all sorts of things. All such things. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and share for more if you thought this was good, bad, or ugly. I don't know. Anyway, take care, guys. All the best. Bye-bye.